Hello Daily Drafters and welcome back to the channel for today's Gauntlet League match, our third match in the Gauntlet League. And for those of you that have stumbled upon this video, check the description for how this league functions. I've got a week 0 video, as well as the last 2 days. You can check out match 1 and match 2, the last 2 videos uploaded to the channel. You could start with match 3 if you want to, but you might be missing something. So go ahead and check out those videos. If you are interested in starting from the beginning, it's kind of a little journey you can follow along, as the Gauntlet League is a fun format where you get to rebuild your deck after each loss and after each win if you wanted to, and work your way through 6 weeks of a gauntlet to try to make a top 8 mega draft. It's a fun format, and I'm having fun building these videos and building these decks for you all to play. So this is the deck that we are going to start match number 3 with on your screen right now. We've got a red-black kind of sacrifice deck, and you know, Hungry Ghoul, 9 Lives Familiar, Perforating Artist. What do we got here? Krenko. We've got some stuff going on. So this is where we're going to start. We are changing it up from the first 2 videos where we played Jund, and we're gonna give this one a shot. As a reminder here, this is where we stand heading into today's match. We are in 112th out of 121 players in the league, with a record of 0-2. Things are going great here. So we need to turn this around pretty quickly. And if you look a few places below us, you will see YNotRock in 115th with a record of 0-3. And what a coincidence, because today's match is a battle of the beatens. We will be battling against YNotRock today with a record of 0-3, as we are 0-2. 112 versus 115. YNotRock is on Jund here today, and well, you know what? Someone's got to win. Why can't it be us? YNotRock has graciously agreed to join us on voice chat here today as well, so we will have some friendly banter back and forth during today's match. Enjoy. Okay, here we are in our third match for this league in the Battle of the Unbeatens against YNotRock, 0-2 versus 0-3. Someone's got to come out on top. And thanks again, YNotRock, for joining us here on voice here today.
Hi, thank you. Great to be here.
Absolutely. So we will keep this hand, as our mana base is slightly more consistent than yesterday's video.
Always helpful. I'm hoping for some consistency off my draws here, but we'll have to see.
All right. 2-2 versus 2-2, you say?
Yours is cheaper.
That is true. Came in tapped, but downside didn't matter here. Okay, so I have the option to do a couple of things. I think the first thing is offer the trade here. And you say no. All right, let us just present another 2-2.
Seems good. Let's stab that 2-2 in the back.
That works. All right, I guess the best thing to do is probably just play a 4-3 here. So put down another creature. No plays. All right, all right. I don't think I saw any priority come from your side of the battlefield, but let's see. What could you be possibly representing? Only one stab in the pool. And that has been used, so yeah, I think, okay, so no priority. Let's go ahead and offer a trade. Looks like you'll take it.
Happy to.
Missed out on a potential trigger, but, you know, got to get the information out. Okay. Infestation Sage. Let's get in here. That resolves, and I guess mana efficiency says we'll play a 3/2 flyer that can't block.
Oh gosh, this is looking very questionable.
All right, double swan. There's that card. That card is an absolute beating.
I think it might be a little too late though.
Yeah,
With
especially
the
because it must also be stabbed.
yeah, unfortunate.
Don't think there's any trigger that
Oh
really
gosh.
matters here. What? Let's just get in. Yeah, math is for
Yeah.
blockers.
I
All right.
think
Yeah.
we can easily move to game 2 off of that.
So that certainly worked out a lot better than our last couple of videos here. So we're going against some sort of like green-black amalgam of cards. YNot's pool says that, Abyssal Harvester, there is a Phyrexian Arena in the pool. Zul Ashur Lich Lord could be a possibility. I think might have been screwed on red mana as there is double Ashroot Animist as well. So I'm wondering, I don't think Pilfer is going to be particularly great in this matchup. There's another Soul Caller. I think this is like a battle of two aggressive decks here. So I just don't think siding into like more things that can't block if we get behind and Pilfer we draw it late are good ideas. And that's pretty much our only options. There's a Spitfire Lagak, which could block well. But we have so many twos that do that as well. I don't think we really need too much in the sideboard. So I think I'm just going to resubmit as is, if we're being honest. So, yeah. All right, game 2 here, starting on the draw. And, yeah, we need a little help in this department, but I suppose this is a keep, so we'll keep.
All right.
There's
So
the
I'm
red.
curious. Perfect. Any excitement going into week 2, knowing we're going to Kaltheim?
I did just find that out in my last match. I had not followed up and followed in on where we will be. What is it called? Planeswalking to.
Yeah.
My suspicion is that, I don't know, let's just go 5-0 so we don't need the Snowlands and don't need any cards that care about snow. How about that?
I mean, fair. Yeah, it's one of those interesting things. I don't want to have to benefit off of the lands or like off of the losses, but also I feel like I want to participate in each plane, and like my deck will look sad if I don't have cards from each plane.
Well, I guess something you can do is just go ahead and replace 5 basics with 5 Snowlands, even if you don't need them.
True, true.
Just so you can like represent a possibility of a call time card, maybe.
Yeah, though I suppose if you run into players who have like non-basic hate, there was I think a card from Kaldheim specifically.
I think you're right. It's been a while. Obviously, call time. What at this point is like 3.5 years ago, or something.
Yeah.
I think there was something like if your opponent controls a certain number of Snowlands or something, then you do a thing.
Yeah, and I think like there was also one where like snow lands entered tapped or something. Opponent snow lands entered tapped, possibly.
Oh yeah, true.
Redane, was that her name?
Redane. Yeah, yes, the white blue.
Yeah, the
card?
one that was a shield on the backhand side. What does she say? Redane got the word. Snowlands your opponent's control enter the battlefield tap. So you got someone who picks that up. You're like, I've got all my lovely Snowlands that are gonna come in just to fake someone out, and then suddenly everything you play is a tapped land.
Yeah, it should be interesting. Okay, what can we do here in this spot? Well, 9 Lives Familiar is begging to die.
Classic. I mean, okay. So.
Or is it something more?
I take a look at your pool for a moment. There's no Sure Strike. No Braid. So you're probably just trying to trigger raid here, I would assume. I don't see a way. Unless you have like double stab or something. But if you've got double stab, I mean, go for it. So
Nope.
I'll just take this, and you can trigger your raid. Go for it.
You are correct.
There we go. Yep.
Well, forecast's my next turn, but kind of have to
I mean,
choose that card.
That's a good one. Yeah. No kidding. 5/2 is big. I don't love that.
If only we had this combo going, but unfortunately, the way this has progressed, we do not. Alright, well, I think... Oh, now it has trample because of the colony. Oh, come on, little kitty. You can't absorb more damage?
He gets to absorb 1 damage a turn.
Alright, well, I guess we just Krenko and see if the game goes more than 3 turns.
Yeah.
Or he just dies, one of the two. Okay, trample, trample. I think I will offer this trade here. I mean, could offer that trade. Is there any instant speed counters? Do you have a snakeskin veil? That'd be brutal. There is no snakeskin veil in the pool. I feel like if you had removal, probably would have used it on the raider pre-combat, so I guess show it to me here. Okay. Alright, we take those trades.
We smack face.
Okay. Multiple options still, none of which are particularly great. I mean, these are the best as far as raw stats. This isn't great. This is obviously what it is, and that's a little late. So I think we'll go to combat. Then attack here. The trample is mighty annoying on this Gnarlid colony. But we'll just play a couple of creatures and
Yep.
send it back.
Wish I had known about this card. Yep. Turn to go.
Treetop Snare Spinner. I do enjoy that one.
Mm-hmm. But if I let this Kranka go 1 more turn, it's gonna get very questionable.
Yeah. Oh, that's an interest. You know what? We're here for the memes. I'm not even here. This is gonna be fun.
Uh-oh.
Well, okay. So what if if I tap Krenko, it makes 2 goblins, and then that. So I would have a total of 4 goblins. I would. Okay. I think we can wait 1 more turn for that funness. So let's do... I mean, there's really no attacks that we have anymore, though, through this Gnarlid colony. So I think all I'm going to do is just this and this. Go wide here.
Yeah.
And hope for no top deck removal. Ah, that's a second swamp.
Phew.
Ah.
This was my Only hope if you had an extra turn, those goblins would get completely out of hand.
Yeah. I will reveal at the end of the game, or at some point, what my other consideration was, but we shall see.
That's
Okay.
for sure.
So that is an interesting draw. I mean, we have just a lot of derpy creatures. The annoying thing is, though, like if I attack with, what can I attack? So currently I've got represented, let's see, do math here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. That's just like probably not enough. So if I do that, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I mean, they're all gonna. I don't know how much better this is going to get. So I think we're just gonna say math is for blockers.
Oh boy.
And that was the funness. I had the option last turn to tap Krenko, use employment on my own Krenko, and tap him again. But I thought it
Yeah.
was one turn too early.
Yeah, fair.
So,
Okay. Well, if I do this, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I go to 2. Unfortunately, I think that has to be the play. Leave anything that can go to base. So.
and I guess at this point we're just hoping to fade a burst lightning, I think.
So you're at 13. I have 7, 8, 9, 10,
10, 11.
Yeah.
I figured there was only a couple outs you could have by going all out there. It's basically just do you have the out or you lose, but we'll see. Oh, goodness. I mean, is there anything it could be? Well, hope it's no life gain, I suppose. Okay, that is some life gain.
Just enough. Like
Just enough. And then the Draft Chaff Gorehorn Raider
no comes in.
comes
I
in
had
for the
no
win.
way. I had a second bacon to a pie in my hand as well.
Oh, so you were one turn away from really stabilizing there for sure.
And then I think that would have been a swing back for a win in like a turn or two.
I think so too. I also had Perforating Artist and Sear Slicer Goblin in hand too to make a 1/1 and make you sack something and things like that too. So I was trying to
You
put
had
a little
some
bit of
options.
pressure, but you had a couple options there
Yeah.
depending on how you blocked. So
Yeah, no, for sure.
yeah,
Very
absolutely.
nice.
Well, good luck on your comeback pack here, and hopefully you
Thank
can
you.
snag a win here in week 1.
Oh my gosh. I actually think I'm going to hold the rest of my matches for Kaldheim. I think I'm going to sit on 4 losses, and then if I get more losses, but give me some snow stuff, you know?
There you go. That is also a strategy you can employ.
Yeah. Plus, I think the green-red in Kaldheim is better than the green-red here.
Yeah,
so.
get you some of the Seraph Paxmate and things like that. It'd be a nice card to
Gorgeous.
grab.
Yeah, All right. Well,
Awesome,
thanks for the
awesome.
match, though.
Yeah, thanks for joining Voice, and best of luck in the rest of the league.
Yeah, you too. Cheers.
All right, looks like we finally managed to get a win, and that deck was a lot more consistent than our first deck. We were actually able to cast our spells. What a novel idea. So with that win, we have jumped up to a whopping 92nd place with a record of 1 and 2. But hey, 90 seconds better than 112. So, you got to start somewhere. We'll take that first win. And this is where we currently sit. And really, the only time you have anything to do in between matches is when you lose. You get comeback packs and things after you lose. But when you win, you're stuck with the same deck you got. So there's not any adjustments we can really make unless we wanted to tweak the deck based on our current sideboard, which I'm not necessarily sure I even want to do. So, with that being said, here is one final look at the deck we played today and the deck we will begin match number 4 with tomorrow. Just the classic old red-black deck. Nothing really to change into the sideboard. And like I mentioned, we are 1 and 2, and we are attempting to make a run here in week 1. Pretty excited about the future for this deck. I think it performed a lot better than our first two. And, I'd love to improve it even more, but in order to improve it any more than this, we need to lose. And that's something I don't want to do, which is why I love this league, because it's a balance of, do you want to lose to get your deck better, or do you want to keep winning to, I don't know, keep winning? It's kind of a tough challenge. So, this is where we're going to start tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in today for match 3 of the Arena Gauntlet League.